storage hunters.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, hey Glenn, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing really good. I'm looking forward to here. I'm back. All right, there we go. Trying to run this daggone back room, but all right. 2024. We're a day away. Before we get this show started today, we got to throw out the obvious that nobody's talking about. 2024 is either going to be the best year of our lives or the worst year of our lives.
Yep, I'm with you.
I'm leaning best. We've had too many wins lately. Win. Disclosure. And people are like, well, nothing's happening. Oh, yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
What you're seeing is what happened 3 years ago. This is all pantomime. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Joy has the flu.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, they 2 years ago they called that COVID. Remember that?
They're still calling it that.
Yeah, now that I said that word below this live stream, it's going to be a little note from YouTube says COVID-19. Click here for what we want you to know about that. Have you noticed if you say a keyword or any YouTuber does that, then they put one of those notes underneath? You know, that's how you know what they're putting there is the bull crap. Is when they add those notes. Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to start. I just wanted to let everybody know what. Also, here's what I think about 2024 besides the obvious. Okay. Let's kick back to where we're at with storage auction. I'm looking for the best year I've ever had in this coming year. I'm looking to have, as far as storage auctions go, it's going to be a banger. I could see it coming. I've got this thing down to an art. And with that, I want to share my most valuable lesson that I've learned in 13 years. I really shouldn't tell people the key secret to what I think is anybody's success in this hobby/business. And I'm going to put it up here on the screen for everybody who's here, all 6 of us. Well, 8 counting you and me. This we've seen, but it's worth showing again. This is the best I can offer as a tip. So you want to use antique furniture as your map. Go. And that's the one I don't want people to know, but I'm going to share it anyway because I don't care. I'm going to help somebody anyway. I don't give a crap. There, that's how I feel about that. Look for dust. Look for antiques. Good things will follow. Man, we've been wrapping out the sales, and we're clearing out old inventory here. We're actually making a little bit of room. We've got a lot of crap going on right now. We're getting a wall repair. Remember last year our pipes froze?
Oh yeah.
Well, we're having people come out here and tear this wall out on the outside of the house and completely redo it and rewrap the pipes and completely insulate that from happening again. So that's going to be happening. So we got to get the lumber delivered, yada, yada, yada. That's going on. Luckily, they don't have to come in here because this part of the house is where we put all the work involved, fun involved stuff, which some people call work. I call it fun. And
were you at home when that happened?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes before Christmas dinner last year.
Oh,
pipe burst.
At least you were home.
Yeah, I mean, it was the timing was satanic. I swear, it was like, right? Are you celebrating? That's what it seemed like. It was like. But we made it through it, and with the help of family, we got that problem taken care of. And they're actually orchestrating the lumber getting and the people involved in this because that's the kind of work they're in. and they've been much help.
Yeah.
And so we're getting all that stuff. There's been lumber shortages, so we've been having problem getting the lumber delivered. We've had 2 delays on it already. So it's supposed to come Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, we're not talking that many sheets of plywood here. It's not that daggone.
Yeah, you're not building a house.
No, just one wall, repairing a wall. You know, you just get rid of the old crap because I'm sure there's all kind of mildew and everything else back there after that. Yeah. Let's see who we got in the chat. I'm sorry, guys, in the chat. I have just throwing out some verbiage here first. Here we go. We got, hey, look who we got. We got Doc. Yeah, and that crap, man. That was all. Yeah, I don't want to get into that too much. We'll have one of those things under our video. You know, that really doesn't matter, but it's really, why would you want somebody else tacking their opinion underneath your video? I don't like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, Doc, I'm glad you're here, sir. And I noticed his channel has gotten over 50,000 subscribers.
Oh,
and
cool.
That is awesome, my friend. I've got to tell you, I came up a little bit short on my quest to get to 10,000 by the end of this year. I know this is nothing to Doc here, but to me, this is my down payment on my 100,000. When you get to 10%, you know, my mom always told me, you get to 10%, then you can start thinking about getting a house, you know. And so today I have 97.72. So with this is the last day, I'll need a miracle tonight to finish the end of the year. But I did go up 226 for the week, which tells me by this time next Sunday, I could be at 10K.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my down payment on 100,000. It took me 5 years to save up for a down payment, but I think I'm going to make it. And I have got to the point now where I can start making my best content ever. I've got this. I've got the right software. I've got enough knowledge now just to be dangerous. And I'm ready to buy some storage units that's going to kick some freaking ass. I don't care about buying junk. But I have one coming up in 2 days. It's just one of those with tubs. It's one of those roll the dice kind of jobbers, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
that's how I'm going to start out the year because that's what's available. I don't want to just start and get one that I've got to tear it up. Can you imagine the first locker you get? It's all junk and you're tearing it up. Not a good stuff.
Those are good units, the ones with just the tubs. They can be.
They can be. And also they're going to be very easy on you too, because everything's just in tubs, you know? So anyway, yeah, Doc, I'm glad you swung in here, sir. And yes, the absurdity of all that. And they're just sick. They can't use it again because it's time to rock this year, isn't it? Well, it's 2024. It's time to take it back. Take what was stolen back. Burpee yoga. Uncle, I got in on the late of his live this morning. We've been back here getting old. My wife's been doing a majority of the work because I'm trying to get ready for this live stream. Believe it or not, I actually planned for this, but you never know it by some of the F-ups we have when we actually get online here. But that's part of the charm, I guess. I've gotten to the point where I enjoy when it screws up. That's great because it's funny.
Yeah, it makes good video.
Yeah, I mean, why not, you know? All right, Doc, good morning, you crazy nuts. Yes, sir, we're nuts. And Jody's in the house. She says, hi, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm going to echo that. I'm going to say this, though, with a little warning flag on it. Well, I think it's going to be fine, but this is either going to be the best year of your life or the worst. My prediction. Let's hope it doesn't. I'm just like, I've been following this crap for 7 years now. I'm just like, bring it on, you know, bring it on, you know, put our big boy pants on and just go for it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Terry, hey, American woman. Yeah, I like that. The inclusion of American in your name. I love that. I put out a video the other day in regards to what you've done here with your name called American Storage Hunters. And I put me climbing up on this and planting the flag on front of my storage unit, which I actually did. And that made a difference. Just making those thumbnails and put the word American and flag, it's trending. Everybody wants freedom. Freedom's screaming out. We're not going to give it up. I've come to the conclusion we're not going to give it up. And everybody should be dancing in the freaking streets knowing we're not going to give it up. That's right. And let's protect the ones who do vote for the right way. Right. That's right. And I've got a couple of good jokes for the day. What I'm going to miss the most, though, is Joy's laughter when she hears these daggone things. So she's going to have to, maybe you ought to make a video of her watching those when she's later on tonight. Show her those and video her watching that and do a reaction video and then post it.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, Glenn. I'm all for it. And
Okay.
Carol's Creative Corner is in the house. Happy New Year, Mark and Glenn and Globe for everybody. This is the year. This is the year redemption draws near. That's right. Oh, hell yeah. I tell you what, this morning I got a funny story. Let's get ready to do this live stream. I'm sitting in this chair that I got from a storage unit. It's very comfortable. And I got a nice pillow in it. And I've got my hot cup of coffee. And then I put it down here in my lap. Okay. And then I kind of get my blanket over that and everything. And you could just feel the warmth down there. It's kind of, yeah. But I was running low on time. I thought, oh, shoot, I got to get up. I probably got to pee and everything, do that before the show. So I get up real quick. I forgot about that. I spilled coffee all over my pants.
Oh,
all over my blanket. 5 minutes before the freaking show starts. But anyway, I got that in the washing machine. I got a new pair of pants on. And for a blanket, I'm using my because I'm sitting here right next to the door here because I let the cats, I can leave it crack, and it's like 40, okay? And then my Savage, this is my blanket now, so, yeah. And here's my coffee, and I'm excited that everybody's here, and now even all backyard truckers in here, and you all know how I feel about truckers. I love them. I even did that for a long time, and I know what kind of hassles they deal with. That's right. That's right. And welcome, man. I'm glad you're back. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you were in my next video. Hey, we got to see that. We got to see that. No way. Oh, I bet she's telling you that. I bet it's right. So what we need here, there's double digit. Oh, there's a dozen people here. I'm going to throw out the last week's joke of the week, and then I got 2 new ones for today. So we can at 12:30 have plenty of time to start our quest to make somebody here some money or to make ourselves some money. Somebody's going to make some money or lose their butt as a result of today's show. Maybe. Let's just say. Missing Joy this morning. Yep, we all are, but here's the daggone reason. Now, 2 years ago, they would have called that something else. Or if you got in a motorcycle wreck and tragically lost your life. Oh, you know why that happened, don't you? Oh, it was, yeah. ABC 19, ABC 190. Bullshit, 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 and bull crap. Yeah, I think I've got Glenn to have her doing a reaction video to our new joke of the week. So I'm rather than playing the old, I'm going to start out with one that I think might not be too bad. I put out one last week that was pretty good, but it's too good for. Yes, that's what we're all rooting for here. All right, let me make sure. Is my volume too loud? I know I speak loud. Is it loud or is it okay?
No, it
If I'm
sounds
too
okay to me.
loud, good. Yeah. All right, good. So let me take this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a star by this, and let's start out with a nice. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right.
Don't you love the synchronicity of our universe? In example, it's only natural you can beat the white of an egg until it gets stiff. And you can beat a stiff until you get the white of an egg.
Where did that one come from? That was a good one, wasn't it? That's the synchronicity. I think she's actually in my videos now. That's why I'm excited about 2024, because I've kind of mastered the. Not that that's anything hard to do. Everybody here can do it. All you got to do is try it. And you can do it. But using an assistant to help me in my videos, because as you all know, I do these videos alone. I get a lot of help behind the scenes on the sales and the help with storage units, but I do the videos alone. So I needed somebody, so I had to use AI to make up the difference. And I'm going to make sure I don't overuse it, but I want it to be a part of my channel that might have me out front in the storage auction community on trying different things. And I'm hoping maybe if I get out in front of it, it'll help me on my quest to 100,000, which I will have a down payment on by next week, 10,000. And you may ask, why do you so focus on that all the time, Mark? Because that's what I want to do. It's my career now. I'm having fun. So I want to build a channel. And I'm trying. All right, let's see. Yeah, yes. Okay. Oh, I know that sucks. We always miss her laughter and these and her being here and yeah, we want her to get well soon. That's right. Sounding great. Thank you, Jody. We adjust our sound because you are loud. I thought so. I am kind of loud. I've got I got a really good Yeti microphone too. No, this is a blue. It's a blue, BLUE. It's past tense. I don't know. I mean that lovingly. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. We're all about the little laughing face right there. We want to laugh. We turned up. That's right. Yeah. Oh my God. How many of you guys in the chat, before we move on to our next phase, how many of you guys, I know most of y'all are resellers, if not all of you. How many of y'all barter? I just noticed Todd just came in the house. We're glad to see you, Todd. I'm just now asking a question. How many of you guys barter? And for the ones who don't know, this is what bartering is in a nutshell.
Bartering is the process of obtaining goods or services without the exchange of money.
Yeah. So you're not using paper fiat, the little toilet paper that you can use now, cheaper than the toilet paper you buy. But I digress. Yeah. So does anybody do any bartering? That's a big part of how we unload stuff from storage units. A certain genre of the stuff, We've got our bread and butter, which is furniture, old furniture, household stuff that people need. We sell that on Facebook Marketplace. All right, let's see. I got to go back into the comments. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, they were dog parking. I bartered once and got Gwen. What'd you have to give up? Your freedom? Chili just said, hey. I got you, man. You don't have to say that. Happy New Year, man. Here's the prediction, Todd. No, this is an obvious. This isn't a prediction. This is so obvious. 2024. It's either going to be the best or the worst year of your life. 2 camels, 3 donkeys, and a mule. Says so he got his wife for 2 camels, 3 donkeys, and a mule. Was it a good deal? I'm assuming it was a good deal, right? Because he's still there. No partridge in a pear tree. Oh my God, yes. Okay, here we go. This is what we need to do here. This is a reminder of the laughter we had last week. I think somebody laughed. Yeah, you remember that guy that laughed? I think he was on the screen right now.
Pretty girl was standing by the road, looking at her flat tire. A trucker stopped and said, "I'll change it for you if you do something nice for me," she said. "You're on, buddy, but the tire comes first." He got out his tools and zip. He removed the tire and was fixing to install the spare when the gal leaned over his shoulder and said, "Gee, mister, I hope you don't always get your nuts off that fast."
There you go, Todd. See, there's a reason for everything, man. It all works out, right? This is good stuff. Oh my God. I can't wait to make videos. So I'm looking for a locker. I'm selling. I was talking to Glenn when he first came in. I've got one in 2 days, guys. I know a few of you watch my videos. And yeah, I'm looking forward just to buying a unit. I've still got that 10 by 30 over there with the truck in it, and I can't get the truck. I thought when I got in there, I could finagle some kind of deal, but then I got to looking at the truck itself. I mean, it looks okay, but it's got 250,000 miles on it, and it's got an infestation of trash and piss and everything. There's piss bottles in the. I don't even know if the thing runs, so because there's not a key. So anyway, let's see here. Carol's laughing. She liked it. That's a perfect one for backyard trucker. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I bet he liked that one. Hey, there's Johnny, Cajun Roots Reseller. How you doing, Johnny? I'm glad you swung in here, man. We're just having some fun. Joey's got the freaking flu today. We were talking about what they would have called that 2 years ago. We got a laugh out of that. Like if you got in a motorcycle wreck, and had the misfortune of passing away too early, yeah. That would be the reason too. PSYOP. That's what they were going to tell us how to think, man. We know better than that, right? Think on our own, folks. That's right. And here we go. Oh, we got 6 more minutes. So before storage auction search time. So remember at 12:30, if anybody wants to, here's how we do that. Last week I was a little slow with the mouse, but this is how that goes. Here we go.
It's time to find you a storage unit in your area.
Just your zip code. Yeah, that's in 6 minutes or so. So what we'll do is we're gonna delve into where your zip code is if you put it in, and then we'll go as many miles in a radius as you want us to go and look for a storage unit that you potentially might want to buy, and that one that we'll profile for you, and we'll tell you what we might pay and why we like it, and it can be. We've had people actually make good money because of coming on here and looking at some of this. And it really, it's just a matter of anybody can do this. That's what we're here pointing out. And you really can't, anybody can do this. Look at this idiot right here. I'm able to pull this off, and I'm an old fart too. And I can pull it off. That's right. And I've dug out all these storage units by myself ever since I did that collab with Hunter. But since then, that's the last 3 years. Been digging them all out myself, and that's what keeps you young, man. That and collagen, and I've been doing that every day for more than 10 years, and I haven't really aged that much, and it don't look like it. Maybe I haven't. I'm just psyoping myself. But I don't know. Colin, I'll stand by it. Maybe I can one day I can get like a sponsor, or maybe they can get me to throw it all out there for everybody to see, advertise. Who knows? That's for the big YouTubers. That's right. Not quite there. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but we're not going to stop trying. That's right. Oh my God, that's right. Okay, he's going to see it again. All right, here we go. I'm going to play it again for you, Mr. Trucker, because I respect the truckers so much. Let's see here. Was it this gal right here? Yeah, she was explaining.
Pretty girl was standing by the road, looking at her flat tire. A trucker stopped and said, "I'll change it for you if you do something nice for me," she said. "You're on, buddy, but the tire comes first." He got out his tools and zip. He removed the tire and was fixing to install the spare when the gal leaned over his shoulder and said, "Gee, mister, I hope you don't always get your nuts off that fast."
That's one for our truckers right there, you know. She had a legitimate concern, because if she was going to go the extra mile, and she kind of wanted a little balance in this. Okay, so she had. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, she had her own little. You know what's funny is I made this another one. We still got 3 minutes. I made this other one, and I worked really hard on it. I'm trying to think what it is now. I've been doing so much editing, and I forgot. So let's just dive right in, because we're going to try to make some money here in a minute. All right, let's just dive right in. I had to get my assistant to do this one, and she's over at the storage unit, the one we finished.
A man is dating 3 women and wants to decide which to marry. He decides to give them a test. He gives each woman a present of $5,000 and watches to see what she does with the money. The first does a total makeover. She goes to a fancy beauty salon, gets her hair done, new makeup, and buys several new outfits and dresses up very nicely for the man. She tells him that she has done this to be more attractive for him because she loves him so much. The man was impressed. The third invests the money in the stock market. She earns several times the $5,000. She gives him back his $5,000 and reinvests the remainder in a joint account. She tells him that she wants to save for their future because she loves him so much. Obviously, the man was impressed. The man thought for a long time about what each woman had done with the money, and then he married the one with the largest tits.
He had to make sure, so he put them all there. Well, I mean, it kind of worked out. Actually, never mind. Oh my God. Oh my God, where was I? Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Let's talk about Grandma real quick.
We just found out Grandpa is addicted to Viagra. No one is taking it harder than Grandma.
All right, yeah. Poor Grandma. Well, maybe Grandma might be pretty happy right now. All right. Let's see, where were we? Oh, this is what we need to do, guys. It's time now for...
It's time to find you a storage unit in your area. It's time to find you a storage unit in your area.
Now, what we're going to do here is this. You know what this means? This is time to find you. No, you. Right there. You're sitting right there. And yet you over there on your phone. You can do this, man. All right, here we go. All right, Glenn, if anybody in the chat puts their zip code in, that's awesome. But meanwhile, has anybody done that? If not, I've got a plan.
Yeah, Carol put hers in.
Okay, perfect. What may that be?
It is 02861.
02861. Okay.
Yeah, and she said you can go 25 miles.
Okay. That I like to hear because it makes a difference. It's a big difference. Logistics are everything in these. That's why I'm lucky. I've got a 5-mile radius here I buy out of, and I will go outside of that, but I make sure I get the best ones of that. All right. Anyway, quit flapping your mouth, Mark. All right, here we go. This one's at 420. I have to look because if it's at 420, that's a good sign. Ah! Now look at what you made me do. I'm even logged in. Now I lost it. All right. What was that again, Glenn? Daggone it. Go ahead. I timed out on my 861?
02861.
Okay, it saved at that time. All right, we're going to go back to 25 miles. And we're going to take out the manager specials. And we're going to go there right now. And we're back at 420. Okay. Now, what we have here, I don't know if she wants the Thule looking locker, but my God, I'm seeing some money sitting here potentially. It does look rifled through, though. But we have to at least look and do our due diligence. Because tools can bring decent money and shelving brings good money. And look over here, you got ladders. Ooh, is that a jackhammer? Or one of those things that pounds the dirt down to packs it in? It's called a brood.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait a minute. Let's look that booger up, man.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Brute. What would you call that? A jackhammer? Or we'll see if that'll pick it up. Yeah, here it is. They're $1,500. $17.99 actually. That one's $17.99. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Now I'll probably blink myself out of here if I try to show. Yeah, right now that's going to change how I'm going to. Right off the bat, this sells in 2 days, and you've got $1,000 bill potentially right here. Probably realistically half of the retail, or maybe more. Half for sure. I would say at least $700 to $800 sitting right here in this brute. Okay, you got all these ladders, all these tools, tables, shelves. Wow. Okay. I'm willing to gamble on what I can see and this one item right here. That's what it would be about. That's a Bosch too. BOSCH. That's a good brand. Yeah, this is a contractor's unit. There's going to be some good tools in here. Yeah, I don't know if. Tell me what you think about tool units. Who am I looking for? Yeah, let's look at that thing. See if we can tell anything wrong.
Carol.
Yeah, Carol. Okay. You just clean it up a little bit. It seems to be all there. And there's other tools down here. Dollies. Oh my God. Wouldn't you like to look inside this big saw right here?
Oh, yeah.
Big chest. Oh my God. Look at the way this shelf's buckling from the weight. There is a lot of money in this unit.
Yeah, there's something in the toolbox or wouldn't go on the shelf like that.
And here's a little table saw right here.
There's a table saw.
Yeah, right here. It's the smaller version right on that little shelf. Look at this, Glenn.
Yeah, I think that's a tile saw.
Wow. Yeah.
What's that on top?
DeWalt lock boxes. These on top are looks like smaller tool right here. Oh, this is a money pit, man. There's a lot of goodies here, man. Look at the DeWalt, man, and they got a good brand name here. And you got little
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like this. Let's see what oh my god, there's so much to look at. I don't know what this is. Maybe let's figure it out. Huh. Look at all these little bungee cords. Those are always good to get. If you don't need them, then you can sell. I mean, yeah, that's just a small deal though. But this is a nice little. I like this, and it's giving all its clues here. Look at the shelf; it's just out of memory. Here we go. Wait a minute. There we go. We're back, and it closes in 2 days. Day after tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what, Carol. If you got some help, or if you, I mean, I would be doing this by myself, but I would probably rent it for 30 days. So that's how I would do it. That's my secret. But since it's, yeah, I mean, wow.
Hey, we're Mark. We're not on. We can't see the locker anymore.
You're kidding. Oh, okay. Well, let me get back on it. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's when I went off to that other site to look up that Bosch. I think somehow I got off of here. Okay, now we're doing okay now. I guess you can see it now, right?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, Todd's saying those items on the top shelf are suction cups for lifting tile up.
Okay, or like glass tile or glass, or is they specific for? Well, either glass, one. Yeah. And here's a little jigsaw angle. So I mean, this is going to be chock full of sellable items. Big ticket item in the Bosch.
I bet those boxes are full of stuff.
I would go $1,000 on this unit because I can see the grand sitting in one spot.
Oh yeah.
So that pretty much guarantees you a really good chance to buy this unit. There's going to be there'll be a little bit of going on for this. I would expect this price to double. You know, I would probably be in at around $1,000 on it. And that's, yeah. I mean, if you've got, if that's tools are your thing, you'll definitely want that. But in case she doesn't want to go something to that heavy, that's understandable. So let's look at another one in the same facility. Now, I'm not liking this right off the bat, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing if it's clean and neat. There's going to be some goodies in here, and I'm seeing boxes, bags. Oh, it's starting to look better over here. Look at all the mystery. All right, there's a bag of some sort. Everything seems to be something. You know what I mean? It's not just trash here and something thrown there.
Yeah.
A light unit.
It doesn't look that bad, really.
And it sells in 5 days, and it's only got a $10 bid on it. That'd be another one. It's a 5x10, so it's 5 feet wide and goes back 10 feet. Look, you got Timberland boxes, multiples. So those are probably in here. I found a lot of Timberlands, and they sell good, man. They sell really good. If I can't sell them, I can barter them. They work either way. So, I mean, I personally like this unit, so we'll dig into this. I'm not seeing big ticket items, though. I'm trying to find something. Could be one of these units where you got a lot of nice little sales, you know, and it'll be about price. Looks clean. Oh, that shot there's worthless. Okay, I think that's some kind of a workout machine back there, or and it says air purifier, boxes, microwave, safe. Okay, there's a safe in here. What? Now, I like dressers better than safes, but you gotta look at what kind. that it? No, that's not it. Was that a big amp or speakers or both? Wow. Oh, that's a safe. Okay, what's in that? Probably not anything,
safe, yeah.
but yeah, but the thing is, sometimes they have something in them. And that if you're a YouTuber, you want to get these because then you can parlay that into a hook to have people watch the whole video. But I don't do that. I mean, I'll go ahead and throw it at the worst. I'll put it in the middle because I get aggravated when I'm watching a video and somebody will find something and they're like, let's set it back, set it on the side, and we'll pull it up at the end of the video. And then what I got to do, I got to remember where I'm at, and then I got to go ahead and watch that and then go back. So I end up watching it twice sometimes, but I don't like to wait. I'm like, no, you know what? Do not manipulate this man. Okay. I know all the tricks and I want to decide which ones not to put out on people. So, and I don't mean nothing by all this, guys. I am just being funny, but you know what? It does aggravate me slightly, with a smile on my face. Then I'm like, I don't want to wait. I want to see it right now. And so I do. That's a way you can control things in your life. That's something in your life you can control. And that's important. So, as I get digressed here. All right. I like this. I like this unit because I just like the unit. I mean, it looks like I wouldn't go really high on it, though. I'm having a hard time deciding what they're doing in this unit or what they might be doing on the side or trying to accomplish. Comet Hobby Center. Okay. Hobby stuff can be good. People put a lot of money in hobbies.
Yeah.
And they seem to be all in on that. I would buy this unit because I think it's interesting. And what is that? I don't know.
Yeah, for the right price, it's not a bad locker.
I'd go $200 on it. Maybe a little more because I can get some ad revenue from just the safe being in it. Believe it or not, though, I stand by it 100%. A dresser is just more productive than a safe in storage units. But there are exceptions, and there's major exceptions that they're just not that plentiful. I think Pirate one time found one with $26,000 cash in it, but I think if I did find that, would I put that on YouTube? I don't know, maybe. Just knowing me, I probably would, but it's not the smartest thing in the world. But what can I say? So that's 2 for 2, Carol. This is a light unit. The other one's a heavy unit. Both of them look like a lot of money into your pocket for the work you'll put out. And there's going to be a lot for you in this unit in usage profit. And people do underestimate usage profit. And I've been talking about usage profit now for 7 or 8 years. And I tell you what, that is one of the things I enjoy the most out of these storage units is to get all the things I would never go out and buy for myself. Oh man, that coffee's good. Tastes better going down my neck than all over my lap like this morning. That sucked. That was bad. I was 5 minutes before the show. Got cats meowing, climbing the walls, and then I spill that crap all over my lap. There we go. That's how you build character, man. I don't know. I'm full of shit. But yeah, you get warmed you up real quick, but not in a good way. All right. We've got our 2 opportunities, and this tool unit is a banger. But if I really wasn't feeling that, if I had a certain price and I went over it, I might let it go or I might not. It depends on where I'm at and how I can distribute these tools and turn them back into revenue to buy more. So you just build, yeah. And so I like them both. So I would go around $1,000 on that one. And couple hundred, maybe more on the other. What do you think, Glenn? You got any input on that?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I probably go 200 on the second one, probably 1,000 on the first one.
Yeah, there we're on the same page. Now here's another one nearby that. Okay, this is in 2 days. This is an extra space. Now it says manager special. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, we're not going to look at a freaking manager special. I don't care if there are boxes. What is that? I don't like the way that looks. Look at this Christmas crap here. You don't want this. If you see one that's marked manager special, unless there's something you really want for yourself or you really know you can sell, and it's showing the difference between those kind of units, that's a lean unit and a manager special. Lean unit, the people they're locked out. Manager special, this is just stuff they can put together in a locker just to get rid of it and get money doing it. So, I mean, these kind can be all right if you just bid on what you see, but we're not going to go there today because I don't like manager specials. I can see why somebody would buy one, though. And here's another one. Did it do it again? Sure did. See, there's another example of a manager special. As soon as you see those two words, manager and special, then you see that, and then you see a mattress and a box, and yeah, they've been inside every one of these boxes. They've been in every one of these drawers. And they probably peed on this mattress right here. They probably whizzed all over the sucker. So, yeah, that's just my opinion of manager specials. So, is anybody else asking Glenn? If not, we're going to find her another one. That's 2 for 2. Well, 2 of the first 2.
Jody has put her zip in.
Okay. So, anyway, Carol, I think you got 2 good opportunities, different work levels, to move the units. All right. What's Jody's? Marketplace Boutique. Yeah.
It is 49316.
Okay. It's saving them up, but I got so many of them, I'm not sure whose is which. After a while, I'll actually learn it, kind of like a dog might learn a trick, maybe. We'll just go 25 miles unless she's got a little more input on that. Okay, here we go. This poor little chair just sitting out there all by itself. Is that another freaking manager's? No, we're going to fix that right now. 49316. And then we're going to take those out and refresh the page. Thought I already did that, but you got to do it every time you go back out of it. So that one's just full of bags. Wait a minute. Here, this looks a little better, but it's expensive. So look, there better be something. There's there is. Let's see what brand that is. It's a big difference. Craftsman's okay. Okay. It's more tools, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of money in those. You can sell them, you can barter them, you can do either. So it's just your basic tool unit, not as good as the other one I saw, but you never really know. So double box, that's probably worth $400 or $500. So I don't know. This one might already be out. Bow and arrows, gold set. Now wait a minute. When I saw the word gold, we're not going to go away until we find it, or they're full of it. Gold. Usually you don't find gold mixed with tools and stuff like that, but it's not all the time. And why would they be telling you that?
Usually you don't see it in the description either when you're looking for lockers.
Yeah, it says gold set. So I'm not sure what they mean in gold set. And I do like the way this looks here. and all these tools down here. And tubs. Ooh, big boxes. I like this unit though. It's a little bit of work because you got heavy items, but you know what? It won't kill you. Probably won't. Probably. What makes them easy to do is if you get in there and you start finding big ticket items, then it's not at all any effort. But if you get in there and you start finding buckets of crap, and yeah, it's going to get to be a job. You know, it's a 10 by 20, but I'm not sensing that. But I see enough here. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Oh, clearly it's stocked. Oh, and that's a creeper, man. Look, you get under. Yeah, this is obviously a mechanic or.
Oh, yeah.
Creeper. That sells good, man. All right. Let's see what other pictures we got here. Oh, yeah. And it's showing these. There's $5, $10 a piece, if not more. Fishing poles. Bag of clothes there. Wow, look at all the stuff that's in here. Leather jackets. Let's see. We got to look at more pictures. I probably, whoa. Look at all these tools. Let's get some brand names. Wagner. That's probably a power painter.
DeWalt.
And DeWalt and Wagner. Yeah, these are good name brand tools. There's chargers, which that's always important to get those. Oh, wow. Look at this. Skateboards, skates. I know we were saying roller skates, skateboards. There's bows and arrows in here. And when there's that kind of stuff, there's a possibility you could find a gun or two in here. I'm not saying you will, obviously, but actually find more gold than I do guns. Let's see here. Okay, what's in this? It's at 670. I would definitely run them up to $1,000, and if I got it, I'd be happy with it. Hey, yeah, I think you'd be more than fine. Look at these tools. Now, sometimes they're not in the cases, but it just looks like, I don't know, it just looks like they're gonna be in there, but who knows? I like this. There's some decent units available, man. What's this?
Yeah.
This looks like a DVD player or something like that on
Printer?
top of a. I think it's 3 different electronic devices.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then underneath, it's like another toolbox, possibly, or a wooden box, or a wooden piece of furniture of some kind. Interesting. A lot of stuff. It's a 10 by 20. Wow, what is this? Is that an old freezer? I'm guessing. Am I wrong? Maybe. No, maybe there's a log here.
Yeah.
Almost looks like something's hanging. What is that? It has kind of like a metallic sheen to it, doesn't it? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Sitting on something down here. I'm stumped on that one, but it looks like money of some kind. Now there's a box here that's showing is that a keyboard? Okay, those actually sell. Keyboards. Eaton, that's a sports, some kind of tennis, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. Look at that big old keyboard. It's an interesting unit. Now here's the bow and arrow they were talking about. It's just a cheap set there. Not a whole lot of money right there. A little bit, but look at all the mystery boxes, though. but it's a little bit on the expensive side. But you know what? It takes money to make a little bit of money. But sometimes you can get a cheaper little locker, depending on your budget, and you can make good money on it. But what's bad money? Yeah, before I say good money, what's bad? Yeah, what is that? What's good money as opposed to bad money? It's like bad money would be like counterfeit, kind of like all of our currency, but you know what I'm saying. I digress so easily. It's so
Carol.
freaking. What'd she say?
Carol's asking what are the laws as far as guns, finding them in a locker.
Depends on your state. Like here, they're ours. You find them, they're yours because they're a legal item. You got it in a storage unit. That's what the Constitution says. Now, there's some states that deviate from the Constitution, and which is technically illegal, but you have to look in the state you're at. So if you're in a state that isn't crazy, then you probably got pretty decent laws. But you always have to check your law in the area. In the state here in Kentucky, you find a gun in there, it's yours. If you want to check it, see if it's stolen or anything, you can run the serial numbers yourself. But that's only for Kentucky. So I don't know what state you're in. You would absolutely, you would have to just look up the laws of your state. But that's the best I can tell you, really. I still can't figure out what this is. I think it might be smaller than I'm thinking it is. Yeah. First, I thought it was bigger than that. Now it's on top of something else. So I'm thinking that's like a trunk of some kind. It's just a strange looking one. But it's probably got something decent in it. I like this. Yeah. And if you find a bang bang in here, more power to you. It's yours. If you live in Kentucky. Actually, even California, which tends, they're pretty tough on it, but you can, what's the law there, Glenn? Can you maybe, coming from one of the harder Second Amendment states, what do you think?
Yeah, here you have to, if it's a pistol, you're supposed to turn it into the sheriff's department. Once they run the background on it, it's not stolen or been used in a crime, you get it back. And then for some reason, rifle or shotgun or anything like that, you don't have to turn in, you just keep it.
Yeah, that just seems to be a foul of the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution, illegal search and seizure. But I know they give it back, but you have to understand they can lie. They can say, "Oh yeah, it come out, it was stolen," and then they whoever there's in power can decide who gets it in their little clique. Now I'm not saying they're all like that, but it seems like that would be a strong possibility, right? So I mean, read up on the Fourth Amendment and decide, wow, that sucks, man, because they're going afoul of that. You got to call them out on that shit. All right. So we're digressing here. Actually, that's good talk. You know, people need to be aware that there are different laws because some states they try to go against and wedge the Constitution on that, which is the law of the land. You know, I think people are ready to go back to a constitutional republic and say this democracy thing is just it's constitutional republic like we are, right? We see how they want to promote democracy across the world. I've seen that. How's that going? People are like, get out of my face, mind your own business. It's like MYOB, mind your own business. And we were there just a little over 3 years ago. We were there, but no, we had to go down this road that they've been doing for thousands of years, in different ways. right back to the. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with that rant. Let's see. All right, she may not like this unit, but I digress, guys. I get very much off topic because everything's connected in one way or another. You know, I'm so awake from all the last 7 years. You know, some of you get propaganda, and sometimes it's. So I just think different. All right. Well, let's see what's close by. Did we look at this? Let me know if anybody else is asking in there, Glenn, and then I'll try to get off my soapbox here. I'm not liking the looks of this one here yet.
Backyard trucker put his zip in.
Okay. I'm going to look at this, and then I'm going to hit him up. You know, this is what Glenn and I would both avoid. I'm speaking for Glenn here because I know what he's going to say. You see anything wrong here, Glenn? I mean, it's probably okay for what it is, but this is dangerously close to slobber toys. And you all know what slobber toys, you know, little kid toys where they stick them in their mouth and poop all over them and pee and everything. I don't want to be a party to that. And this has just got slobber toys written all over it. So I'll tell you what I'd bid on this unit. Zip. Zilch. Nothing. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that storage unit. So I hope you like the ones I did show you, Jody, right? Okay, Jody, now we're gonna do Back Road Trucker. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What's
it? It is 49337.
49337. All right, here we go. Let's do a 25er.
Yep.
All right. We got to take out this daggone manager special though. Oh, nothing to see here. So we got to go out a little bit more. Well, he's a trucker, so he can get there. Let's try 50. All right, here we go. McGuirk mini storage. This is in 2 days. Now, here's one I would love. Now, common sense will tell you it's probably empty. Oh, yeah. Common sense will tell you that. But that's never stopped me from buying these. Now, how far would I go to find out? Now, all right, first of all, you look at this safe and think, all right, even if it's empty, what do I got here? $150. It's already 2 cents. So there's already like one gun in there. All right, you're paying for. So what else is in the unit? We got to find some rebates here to find out how much we can gamble here. So you got to look for your rebates if you want to play the gambling game, which I would be all about. So let's play along. Their pictures suck, but I'm seeing more tools, more items, more potential rebates and usage profit at least. I can't really zone in on any one item because the pictures suck. We'll see this box. Just average tool gobbledygook box here, which can be like $25. Okay. That's okay. Let me get a brand name on this thing, see if we can see it. I can't tell from that. It looks like it's got a touchpad on it. These kinds can be hacked. You could probably get that reset, but it would be killing you if you started shaking it and you could hear guns or what you think's guns going boom, 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 boom. But you'll know quick. You'll walk in the unit and then you won't be able to stand it. You're going to go over there. You gotta know immediately. Does that have any weight to it? And that'll be the first thing you do when you walk in there. And there's that moment. You got to capture that moment in video and turn it into a 2-minute saga of what's in the safe. And then as a YouTuber, this could be a great unit win or lose. If you're going to get enough views to where you're going to make some good money on this. But without the views, I might throw 500 on this unit. Now, I know that's crazy, but I'm seeing enough potential rebates here. And I think it's probably going to go a little bit more than that. But I think there's going to be things in here. I just don't like the way they stored it. But I think it's okay. And you're going to find little things in here that you can't see. But here's the hook. Use your psychic ability. What is in here? What do you think? Let's look up Project Looking Glass and let's go into it. And let's see if we can look into the future. That's not going to work, folks. But yeah, I would say give it a gamble at $500, man. And if you want, maybe more, depending on how lucky you're feeling. And let's see what else you got over here at this facility. Okay, this is just a tiny little, this is a leftover. They couldn't quite finish it before they moved out. So what did they leave behind? A little corner table. You about $40 there. That's maybe more than that. That's nice. Some kind of game or in a box. There's something in there, I bet. Some kind of a cabinet here. So there's a little bit of something. Not much, but if you get it for $10-20, let's just look at it. You know what you do with this right here? Smash it. Flatten it. That's right. But here you go. You got a trunk down here. Or is that doesn't say trunk. Maybe it's a little side table. I don't know. Okay. One of the two. Let's go and have fun. AMD. Okay, there's a box. I think that's something in electronics. Possibly. I don't know. I don't know why I'm putting so much time into it. I guess, oh my God. They want a $250 deposit on that. Look at that, Glenn. You ever see anything like that?
Jeez.
$250 for that. I mean, that might make me just aggravated. I'm like, well, I don't really like it that much, you know. What's in here? A little bit of that. Yeah, well, screw it. I don't really care on this one. That would be the difference in me saying, I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it'd be one of them units, you know, if you could get for $10, yeah, you'd be fine on it. There'd be enough there. I just don't like the pressed wood crap. You can flatten it. Oh, what did we just sell?
Ray-Dun utensils.
Ray-Dun utensils. Boom, boom. Yeah. Oh, look at one of the bills. It's a $2
bill.
I don't get a lot of twos, man, anymore. I mean, I find more in storage units than I get in, yeah. So, yeah, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. That threw me off a little bit. Okay, so let's find something better. Now, that's just crap. Why are we? But here, he's probably thinking, what do you think, Stacker? Should I buy that? Yeah, unless you're tight on the, unless your finances are screwed up real bad, I would take a gamble on this. And there's potential rebates here. It's a gobbledygook of tools and randoms from somebody that does that kind of work and boots. I mean, there's a chance. Maybe there is a pistol in here. Maybe there is an AK-47. Woohoo! Maybe. You never know, right? That can be all about the video, though, if you're a YouTuber. That's how I'm looking at it. That looks like a battery charge. Yeah, I mean, there's rebates here. Go for it, man. Let us know what you find. Okay. Let's see. What was his zip code? I'm going to go find him something else that's different.
It was 49337.
Okay. Usually if I go back, it 49337. Yeah, I had to go ahead and type it before I started running my pie hole, or I would have forgot it. All right, we'll go. We'll do 100 since he's a trucker. Okay, let's take out the manager special. Hi, Sadie. I'm talking to her in cat language. There's a way I can make tones with the meow, and she knows what I'm trying to tell her. That's right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a cat person. I pay attention to them. All right, here we go. This is an Osprey Storage Shaver. What the hell is with the name? Storage Shaver? Who names these plates? Storage Shaver. That just sounds shady. Shaver. I think she's wanting something to eat, Glenn. Hang on here. Sadie. Now she left. I got the bowl and then she left. All right. Here is a deep clean. Okay, this is a washing machine. I don't like it when they're alone, but there could be a dryer next to it. You just can't see it. Oh, these are like you could put together like a little building, prefab building right here. Look at that. See the panels, the wall panels? And there's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could build that into your own little outbuilding. And look at that. That's a big old wheelbarrow there, isn't it? Nice. A true temper.
Yeah.
And there's Sadie. All right, Sadie, we're here. Eat this. Oh, Sadie. Oh, it's right in front of your face. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Look at this. We got a motorbike in here. It's a it says a kid's small dirt bike, and it doesn't say anything about it not being in the locker. So you got a dirt bike here. It sells in 2 days. It's only $340.
Well, there's two bikes there, Mark. There's a small dirt bike right next to it. Go down, see the blue.
I'm seeing this little wheel down here. And then this.
That like a little kid's dirt bike.
Yeah, and then you got a bigger one. Yeah, I mean there's going to be two of them there. Is that what I'm seeing here? I think so. It's just so dark.
Yeah.
You try this pic. Look at that. And they didn't even get any good pictures here either. Yeah, there is a small one here, Glenn. And so I think there's two, without a doubt. And I like all this prefab stuff. Like it more if it was springtime, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Camping gear over on this side. It looks like they got it all organized. And that looks like an old freezer. Those kind are actually very sellable. That looks like an old freezer. That's interesting, man. And some furniture. Looks like that's a bush trimmer. That's a weed bush trimmer. Yeah, that looks like a weed eater or a bush trimmer. Oh my God. It looks like a few dollars is what I'm trying to say. And then here's your dryer, your washer and dryer. Okay. You got a washer dryer here. That's $200-300, maybe more, depending on the brand. I like this unit. I think I like it. Yeah, I like it. That wheelbarrow's nice. Husky. Oh, some kind of ramps or something there. big spiky nails. Look at how big they are. Then you got the bikes. There's the old spiky nails. Look at that. Those aren't nails. Those are too big to be nails. Unless you want to call them big nails. Would I buy this unit? Hell yeah, I buy this unit. Look at that. It's got, I can't even get the picture to go over there. Yeah, I like it. There's another piece of furniture down here that looks nice. Yeah. What do you think, Glenn? You like that unit? Don't like some of the furniture. Like, I mean, that piece there is a little bit outdated, but
Yeah.
But, you know, at worst case, if you couldn't sell it, you could donate it. But I think if you took 10 minutes, you could sweep it out. You could probably have something you could sell cheap. Which I'm saying, I don't know why, but, you know, just thinking out loud here, guys. What's on that couch? 16 by 24 inch party. Holidays. What? Everbuilt. LED. I have no idea, but it looks like it's new in the box. Yeah, this would be a good unit if you get 5 to 7 range. Because there's going to be some tools pop up in here, maybe some hidden gems. I like it. Move our bowl here. All right. Let me get back to the. Oh, wait a minute. First, is anybody else asking?
No, no one else has put their zip in.
Okay, I want to come back to the chat and get caught up. Hang on. Let me just stop screen for now. Yeah, we got quite a few people here. I got 50 comments I haven't looked at yet. Oh yeah, moped. Let me get back to the. Okay, all right. Sorry guys, I got to get back to where I was, and then because I've been off the chat for a bit here, and I'm getting there. All right, I think that vibrator. Yeah, I think that big. Okay, I got you. I hope I didn't. Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't miss anything. Probably suction cups with it. Yeah, all right. Glenn was 420 and high right next to each other. That's funny, man. Yeah, I mean, it can be, you know. Yeah, I got you. No mattresses or large furniture. Gotcha. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully, I think there was one we looked at for one that didn't look like it was too heavy. And there we go. Yeah, the toolbox that was the key item that I saw that you could sell right off the bat. And it looked like it was stock too, which is good. Isn't the toolbox worth what? It can be, depending on the brand of the tools that are in there and then the box itself. You know, you can get half the retail on them. So you look those up too. Craftsman stack-on boxes. He probably got it 3. Well, what if you're saying 1,000? It would probably be 5 or more. Realistically, sometimes you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 400 or 500 for just the toolbox.
Yeah, because there's other people out there selling stuff too, so you got to be competitive in that. Well, she knows all about that. She's a reseller. Sorry, Jody. I know you know that, but yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good. Toolboxes were, yeah, that's what we were. Yeah. What are the laws if you? Yeah, okay, I think we did that. Yeah, I explained. Like here in Kentucky, you find them, it's yours. You can run the numbers yourself, see if it's stolen. So, I mean, yeah, you got your bang bang. Now, whatever other state, if you're not in Kentucky, then you look up your own state, what you're dealing with there. Yeah. I asked the local police department to check gun and serial numbers. I guess if you know them, you know, you don't know who's. You can do that yourself without putting yourself out there, because if it comes up bad, depending on their level of being a good guy or a bad guy, you could have that backfire on you, man, my man. And I would hate to see that. Overall, yeah, most of them are good. I have to believe that most people are good, but you have evil forces putting some of these people in place, and you got to watch yourself. I mean, it's just like anything else. You got to be careful, you know. But as far as privacy goes, if you guys have a cell phone, you know, everybody, they know everything you're saying and doing. So, you know, they already know if they want to know. Kids junk. Yeah. You know what, Jody? That's right. When it gets to the point of being potential slobber toys, I avoid them like the plague, because I don't like it. To me, it's just anti-buying storage units is when you find kids slobber toys. It's like, no, I'm not in this to find slobber toys. You know, if one happens to be in a unit that's clearly good otherwise, then yeah, you got a slobber toy. Give it away, throw it away, use it, set it out to the curb, whatever. Oh, you're more than welcome. That's right. Looks like a serial killer special. Could be. So then you'd probably have to plan on cleaning up the tools before you sell them. So then you got to think like that. Well, if it was, then I've got to clean these. Yeah, I got you. So, you know, you have to ascertain how much work you're going to have to put into it to move it. That's right. Let's get it. There you go. That sounds like a plan. There you go. Glenn, the swamp picker's in the house. We're glad you're here, Glenn. That's right. CPU, Central Processing Unit Box. You know, that's, you never know. Could be. Good job. Did I do something right? Boom! Just like that. Hell yeah, I did something. Hey, Michael's Adventures, thumbs up. Yes, back at you, my man. He's got some critters out in his yard. He films all the time. It's interesting. He takes us for rides around his place, around his area he lives in, and gets to see the scenery. And yeah, I follow him on his journey a few times. Yeah. Give him a check out. That's right, Michael. Happy New Year, Glenn. And you know what? The year coming up is, as I said earlier in the show, it's either going to be the best year of your life or it's going to be the worst. But I predict the best. And I stand by that. Or I wouldn't be smiling now because I know what they wanted to do. Where's my mouse? Now look at what you made me do. There it is. Yeah, Sadie. Yeah, she came through today and came into the live stream. But she's looking at me. She's like, where's my food? Well, I gave it to you and you ran. And her ears are back. You can have it. Oh, Sadie. There she goes. All right. I keep losing my mouse. If it's in front of me, I never can find it. There we go. If you ever have that problem, if it's right in front of you and you're looking for something, you're like, well, shit. And then later you look, oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah.
I was looking for my glasses once and they were on my head.
You had it on the top of your head? Yeah. Well, at least you weren't wearing them, I guess. Yeah, new content with dirt bikes. That's right. Because what you could do is test them out, and that'd be part of your video, where you could go, you know, and hopefully everything works out right there. And that would be a good video, man. Especially if you're making some good money off that unit. So I'd love to see you buy it. I don't know if you've ever bought one before. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever asked you if you've ever. most of the people that's come around here, they're either thinking about it or just want to see what other people are doing in it, involved with that. But man, I tell you what, once you get your first storage unit that turns out really good, you're hooked for life. I have the trails. Yeah, there you go. He's saying right now he could use that. Go for it, man. Now, if it gets stupid, you might want to let it go clearly, but you know, it looked like they weren't all beat up. I don't know, Jody. If those things work and they're antique ones, they still sell. They actually, back in the day, and those ones from the 50s, those suckers mostly still work.
Yeah, they run forever.
I remember when I was just a young 10 or yet less, my grandmother on my father's side, they had like a freezer in the basement that was like as old as you can imagine, like 20s. And this would have been in the 60s. So, yeah, well, that wasn't that old, but back in the day, it looked really old to me, but it worked fine. Hopefully that's still around somewhere. Maybe it's still working fine. I don't know. It's been about a millennium ago, but Craig's in, and he managed to get him a good nap before the show today. That's right, Craig. Oh, you're good, man. That green engine is a generator. See, now that's another couple $100, maybe.
Yeah.
And all the money's gonna pile up on that unit. Tool by tool by tool by hidden item. Of course, other people know this, but you just keep trying. You're going to get your share of units that you try for at the price you want to get them at, or you want them bad enough, you'll get them anyway. Because most of the time the bang for your buck's not showing anyway. So you always want to look for the stuff in the unit to profile what might be hiding what type of genre of stuff. And it's just a simple art of passion, man. Oh yeah, you'll get good at it. Same to you. Brought 2 units this week. Cool, man. You'll have to do an update on that. Hey, here's a good idea, Craig. Have you ever thought about taking one of those and putting it on YouTube, man? Oh, you've done that. I've seen that. Try that, man. I want to see it. I really do, man. And I hope you do really well with it. That's a 5th wheel hitch made by Husky. God, he knows his stuff. Yeah, you put that like in the back of a big pickup, like in there, and use that for the pivot 5th wheel. Yeah, I imagine those are pricey. I would guess. Gave up on one at $380. I'd have to see it before I would say, why'd you give up? I'd have to, I can't really say $380 anymore for a decent looking storage unit is not too bad, but I don't know what was in there. So yeah, I can't really opine on that without a little more input. And Glenn said he got 4 vintage wood planers off Facebook Saturday for $20. You mean for all of them? That's $5 a piece, man. And people pay good money for those.
Yeah.
I watched Harry Umstone pick up that stuff all the time. And he sells it, clearly making good money on it. Or even bad money. What is the difference between good and bad money? Can anybody please explain it? Nobody has ever told me what the difference is. Let's just say for money. Because you could still use that paper, here, look, you could still use this stuff, but technically it's worthless. Technically. You could actually still, now there's going to be a time, maybe a year from now, it won't be like this. You can take this dollar, and 1,999 more plus, whatever. Gold's probably well over 2,000 now. But, yeah, and you could still buy it with this. Just pointing out the obvious. And here we go. Nice. Not Craig. That's right. Just one sold for 200. Hope to get 3 to 4 on it. Boom. That's right. Oh, and he works at a dirt bike shop. Yeah, man, that would be a good unit for you to buy, man. May the lockers be with you all. Hey, Super Spar, good to see you, man. And may the lockers be with you all. That's a little spin-off of Star Wars. Here's one for you. Luke, I am your father. Remember that? You remember that from the Star Wars?
Yeah, I remember it.
Luke, I am your well, according to the gatekeepers around our world right now, that never happened. Somehow I think they're manipulating shit, man. I don't know how they're doing it. I suspect CERN's involved, but I don't know any of this stuff. It's just little bits of what could be, or maybe I've even heard of this so much as we're in a simulation, and so they're messing with our computer program. That's the most hardest one to believe. But believe it or not, there's actually, you got a guy like Elon Musk's come out and said there's a what was it? It was like 99% chance that we're living in that. That's kind of funny, isn't it? You think about it. It's like, can you imagine that? If you found out, wait a minute, I'm in a computer simulation. I don't know would that be good or bad? And they say, okay, then you, at the end of this life, the minute you are gone from here, poof, bang, you're in another situation. I don't believe this. I'm just saying that's the scuttlebutt around it. Isn't that interesting? That makes for some good videos, though. But it's like, wow, that is way out there. But they say this, and I've always thought it was true. The truth is stranger than fiction. So I wonder if that's going to continue to be correct. Or it's just so hard to believe. So if we were if we really are in a simulation, which I don't believe we are, or are we? Maybe we can manipulate our own reality by just yeah. I think I ran Glenn off. Look, watch. I'm sorry, Glenn.
It's all right.
It's just stuff happens, you know. No. He said he doesn't want to be in his. I don't either. I don't have anything that I could do about it, though. That's the problem. I mean, we're all here and we're talking. This is real to us, you know. Whether it's real to anybody else, I don't care. This is real to me, so this is how we're right. All I can do is laugh. There's Hunk. All right, Hunk. Still here lurking. That's right, man. I got one for you, Burpee. And then I got to go to Super Spar's post because he's got a good post down here, and I want to check it out. But before I do that, I want to throw this at you, Burpee. All right, here we go.
A man is dating 3 women and wants to decide which to marry. He decides to give them a test. He gives each woman a present of $5,000 and watches to see what she does with the money. The first does a total makeover. She goes to a fancy beauty salon, gets her hair done, new makeup, and buys several new outfits and dresses up very nicely for the man. She tells him that she has done this to be more attractive for him because she loves him so much. The man was impressed. The third invests the money in the stock market. She earns several times the $5,000. She gives him back his $5,000 and reinvests the remainder in a joint account. She tells him that she wants to save for their future because she loves him so much. Obviously, the man was impressed. The man thought for a long time about what each woman had done with the money, and then he married the one with the largest tits.
He thought it all the way through. And then he went with he's thinking with the wrong head, but hey, you know what? I guess he's as long as he's happy. But I don't know. I kind of like the one that took the $5,000 and invested it. Realistically, wouldn't that have been the one to take, man? I mean, think about it. And then he gave her the 5,000. She invested it and then gave him the 5 back and then put it in a joint account so they could enjoy it later together. Wasn't that great? But he took the one with the biggest tits. That's short-sighted. I'm just saying I can understand the thought within a 3-second time frame. You know, okay, you're thinking with the wrong head. But how could you throw away somebody with the brain power to take 5,000 and in a quick amount of time flip it, get 5,000 more, and then put that in a joint account? To me, boom, done. I don't need any more interviews. You know, I don't care if you're flat as an ironing board. I'm taking this one. That's just me. I'm sorry. What do you think, Glenn? I mean, I like big as much as anybody, but my God, sometimes you just got to think. What do people think? Anyway, I digress. Super Spar. I was wanting to get to his post because this is relevant here. He was bidding on a locker last week. It went way too high for a dine and dash, 210. So the hunt this week. Okay, we got time. We'll go up and look at one for him. And because why not? Because Doc liked the joke. And yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, you got to take the one that knows how to invest, because ultimately it's going to be better in the long run than the big fun bags. Let's just, okay. And, you know, because, yeah, I mean, you can make enough money, get her a big set of them anyway. You know, yeah, I know you want them next. I get that. But this live isn't about boobs, all right? Or wait a minute. Okay, if it is, I'll let you know. Wait a minute. I got something here I got to do. See if I can do this right, Glenn. He probably knows what I'm doing. All right. Let's see. I got to run that through StreamYard. Okay, here it is. Okay. There we go. It's not about that. Okay. It's not always about that. Although I'll give you that's a good thing. All right. Good thing. Check mark. Okay. Maybe, how about the one that he turned down? He might never know. He might never know. All right. What is Super Spar's? Wait a minute. Yeah, get his zip code ready, and I'm going to look for him real quick. We got time to do him.
Okay.
And then for me to come back in the chat, and there we go. So we're up there. We're going to go into here. Okay, that was a decent looking unit. All right, what's his zip code, Glenn?
It's 54016.
54016. And I guess we'll try 25 miles first. Okay, now that looks like it could be leather, and it sells in 2 days. Yeah, it even says it. Wow. Let's look at condition here. Where did it go? Well, it left. It sure as hell did. Well, I'm going to hit the back button then. Well, it's gone, man. Oh, bull, man.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Oh, that's bullshit. That is. What was that again? 49. What was it? Dang, going it. All
Five,
right, go for it.
54016.
5401 freaking 6. Okay. Maybe it'll bring that. I wanted to look at that unit. It had the leather couch in it. And I got to do it at a 25. Yeah. Dang, gone it, Mark. All right, here we go. Well, it just disappeared. You know what? There's a chance it went offline.
I bet you that's what happened. We just got a glimpse of it.
Yeah, I got they right at the minute they were getting ready to take it down. That's possible. I mean, it is a Sunday, but people do work on Sunday sometimes. I'm not seeing it, and it you saw it too, didn't you? See that red leather couch?
Yeah, it's not there. The first one, I think, wasn't it?
No. It sure was. Oh, here's one here. It's only $60. It's in St. Paul. Yeah, look, there's a pallet jack. That's $150 right there. Okay, you got some shelving. All right. More shelving. I want to see what that says ready to ship. Okay, were they resellers? Yeah, there's a lot of pallets back there, so that's taking up a lot of room. So that is the consideration. Maybe you need pallets. There's a Bulls hat and some video games sitting right here. So would I buy this and with those kind of clues? Maybe so. I do know I've always done well with pallet jacks. I've bought a number of those, and I've always been able to sell them fairly easily. And here's some nice furniture. It's only $60. Sells in 4 days. It's a 10 by 10. It says pallets, table, shelf, boxes, electronics, luggage, scooter, pallet jack, and barrel. Oh, I love if it's like a bourbon barrel or something. I didn't see that. Well, that picture's foggy. It's going to give me a headache. Oh, this barrel. Okay, it's a plastic barrel. That's okay. These are good trash. You know, and like these are good. Like if you're saving aluminum, you crush up cans and stuff. You can, yeah. I mean they're okay. Okay, what am I finding here? Electronics. Power charger to what? It's like some kind of what is that? Oh, it's a scooter. Oh, there's the charger to the scooter. That's important.
Scooter.
Yeah, it's a charger to this scooter. So that could be $100 to $150 there or something like that. That adds to the ambiance of this unit, no doubt. And nice big ticket item here. It's only $60. I would be all over this. Now there's something else here in the back. A big box of. Wait a minute. I'm not really sure. Can't tell. Damn, it's too dark to see. All right, we know we got the scooter. There'll be some good things in this tub here, I bet. Oh, that looks like it could be a jewelry box. Oh my God, it could be. I love it next to this bag right here. Something in here is going to change your day, I think. That's what I'd be thinking, and I'd be wanting to buy this. I see enough rebates to pay for this venture, but ultimately I'm looking for what I think could be in this box right here. And it's not a jewelry box per se, but it's just got my spidey senses going. Yeah. So I would buy this. How much would I go? Okay. Four, 500 maybe. It's a 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Easily.
enough mystery in it.
Oh, yeah. And there's items, sellable items. What's that down there? Something down there that could be something. I don't know. I like it. There's probably something in this daggone plastic barrel. Those are tougher than you think. I love the pallet jack. Okay, the TV, they laid it flat down, but I don't know why they did that, but it could be okay. Don't like the way they stored it. But there's going to be something back there that you can't see that because this is hiding stuff. And I don't know. I want to know what this is back here, but there's no picture of it. But this one. And look, it's so dark. I have no idea what that is. It's anything from a truck toolbox to a console in the front seat of a truck. I can't tell. I have no idea. But I'd buy this though. It's because you got the charger to this. You'd know rather quickly if you could sell that first day, second day for sure. It's an indoor unit, so they paid a little bit more to keep their stuff in here. This is probably full of Legos because they marked it that way. Or it could not be. They may maybe use something else, but tend to think that that's a clue. But then you got these pallets. You'll have to deal with those. Sometimes you can use them. Sometimes you can sell them. Sometimes you can just get rid of them. Oh, what'd we sell?
Ray Dunn.
Ray Dunn. You all know the Ray Dunn. Here, this just came in. That's Ray Dunn. $80. That's 2 sales during the show today. And here's a couch, guys. Okay, I can't tell what kind of couch, but it doesn't look bad. It's kind of color that doesn't show dirt very good. There's something in the corner. There's some usage profits, some laundry detergent. Okay, so it's all about price. I wonder what's in this thing that with the pallet. Why did they need well, they needed to put the pallets in there. But then I think they used it for something else. Yeah, I would probably go for this, man. At least keep an eye on it. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, we got a little time here. This one sucks, but it's only $20. We got to look at it. Just come on. There we go. Daggone it. 2 sawhorses. There's a $20 bill for right there. Whoop-de-doo. The bid's already $20. So what else we got? I'm seeing a bunch of junk. Wait a minute. What's this? It looks like one of those little computer projectors. You use a VGA cord and hook it up and project to the wall underneath there. Or I could be way off on that. I don't know. But do I like this unit? No, I don't. I think it sucks. Okay. But I'm still looking at the last few because sometimes you can see one little thing and turns it all around. Okay, here's a nice thing. Finally found something. These Bowflex weights or whatever here might be.
Yeah.
That might not be too bad.
Those are about those are about 400 brand new.
So you got $200. See, now that turned the whole unit around. You see what I mean? And then you've got this. Is that another? Oh, there's a big box. It's an adjustable dumbbells. Okay, it might be the box to those. Or more of this. Yeah, so this isn't a bad little unit. See, you can tell it's an indoor unit because the transition from inside goes right out into the hallway here instead of a road a parking lot. Sometimes in these piles of gluttony of clothes, underneath them, you can find some valuables sometimes because they're going to hide them with his clothes. Not necessarily every time. Once in a blue moon, you better believe it. And what else is down here? There's going to be a few. What's this? Okay. Yeah, bid on that. There, one of them was in this box right here. So I bet they're not too old because I think one of them went in that box right there, Glenn.
Yeah.
So that means that other
Yeah, that's
box
what it looks like.
could be something else or more of the same, possibly. Or unless two boxes went in that one box of these. But I don't know. Okay, that's just one of the part of the structure right here, this blue thing. I don't know why I thought otherwise. But okay, this chub here, while looking very innocent on the top, could have something hiding underneath it. You never know. Would I buy this? Yep, I would. I'm seeing enough reason to do it. Well, okay. And yeah, so that's one. Let's look for another one. And we looked at that one. Those two nice looking units.
We're off the locker fox. We can't see it, Mark. Or the
Really? How did that happen? Oh well, I guess it just blinked out. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to come back into the chat and we're going to go back into the comments and see here. Yeah, okay, we're pretty much caught up. So yeah, well, usually when that happens, we're going to say we're going to get our little Sunday going here. So let me yeah, sales are going good today. We got a so what this week coming up, I've got one locker I'm looking at for Tuesday. Tomorrow's Monday. If I get that, I'll have a video out probably Tuesday night. I hope. I can't wait. Because I love making the content. And so that's a good video idea for you, man. Film Joy's reaction to watching one of those funny jokes we did. I'll even run it again so you can find it near the end of the show if you want. Unless she wants to watch the whole thing. Okay. Maybe she does. It depends on how she feels. So I'll leave everybody with this joke of the week. And I will see everybody around. Glenn, I'll see you, bud. All right. Here we go.
A man is dating 3 women and wants to decide which to marry. He decides to give them a test. He gives each woman a present of $5,000 and watches to see what she does with the money. The first does a total makeover. She goes to a fancy beauty salon, gets her hair done, new makeup, and buys several new outfits and dresses up very nicely for the man. She tells him that she has done this to be more attractive for him because she loves him so much. The man was impressed. The third invests the money in the stock market. She earns several times the $5,000. She gives him back his $5,000 and reinvests the remainder in a joint account. She tells him that she wants to save for their future because she loves him so much. Obviously, the man was impressed. The man thought for a long time about what each woman had done with the money, and then he married the one with the largest tits.